everyone. Welcome to Craft Cocktails with Maggie Dee and Luna. We're gonna make a drink today that my big sister asked me to make. She loves grapefruit juice, so if you don't like grapefruit, this is not the drink for you. You can tune in for another drink episode, but my sister Gilda loves grapefruit and she asked me to prepare a drink. And I will tell you, I found it strange when I did my research for a grapefruit drink. There were a lot of grapefruit pairings with rosemary, which I didn't really quite understand, but I think rosemary is really pretty and makes a pretty garnishment. So I happen to have some in my herb garden, so I got that. But a lot of drinks with grapefruit have rosemary in it. There are some salted grapefruit recipes out there, and I may do more grapefruit at a later date, but in this episode I just wanted to do this light. This made me think of brunch. I love brunch, so I'm getting ready for brunch here, and I'm going to make two grapefruit drinks. This is actually called a grapefruit sunrise. Grapefruit sunrise. So you're going to see why in a little bit. So we're going to start with Simply Grapefruit. You know I like the Simply line, and Ciroc. Please make a grapefruit vodka. I had to get an off-brand of vodka, so I'm probably gonna maybe get a headache, although I tried this recipe last night and I didn't get a headache. So I got a cheap ruby red Deep Eddies. I had never heard of it, but it has a very good flavor and a really good scent. Of course, any orange liqueur can be used. Triple sec, I like Cointreau, you can use orange curacao, any of those are good options. We're going to have our shaker, a grapefruit, a lemon, of course our rosemary for garnish. This recipe calls for a splash of grenadine, but I have learned that I prefer the juice from the maraschino cherries better. It just gives it a better, more well-rounded flavor. And then I have my hot dogs for my dog. Maybe I'll remember to give them to her during this, maybe I won't, I'm not sure. So let's get started. We have our shaker, it's 3/4 full of ice. Den's rule, that's the dentist rule. So give your Simply, always shake your Simplies up because they kind of settle. So this is just Simply grapefruit. We're going to take a 1/2 cup of that. Make sure you have your measuring device, 1/2 cup of that in there. And we're going to take 1/4 a cup of, this is Deep Eddies. You could use plain vodka if you wanted to, because Simply Grapefruit is a good grapefruit juice that's a stronger taste. So you could use a plain vodka. I like to use flavored vodka. I just prefer it over plain. So 1/4 cup of that, vodka of choice. Kettle One I think has a grapefruit. There are a lot out there. I just picked this one because I thought it presented well. A 1/2 cup of our, a 1/4 cup of our orange Cointreau or your orange liqueur of choice. We're gonna do 1/2 of a lemon. In my favorite Pampered Chef squeezer, Pampered Chef doesn't pay me, this is just my favorite. It's the best juicer out there. Squish that in there, and we'll take this time also. I'm gonna cut 2 wedges because I'm making 2 drinks out of my grapefruit here. I love grapefruit. I just think it's refreshing like a lemon. So while I'm cutting 2, I'm going to also cut a section and squeeze in here for my, it's a little extra, just a little something extra. Okay. Now I always have my embellishment too, so we'll go ahead and stab our grapefruit wedge, and I want to put a cherry on there too. Let me get a spoon. I had a spoon in my hand. I don't know where I put it. I get everything organized and then I get sort of sidetracked. Gotta play my music, get my spoon, you know. And you can't really see the cherry. I should have put it first. Let's put the cherry first and then the grapefruit so it sticks out. That's better. Let me fix that. Okay, so we have our garnishment. Oops, slippery. Got our garnishment there. So I use my camera. Thank you to my camera girl, Sierra. I use Sierra's little flamingo glass on here, but I wanted to also give you a plain glass because you're going to see why it's called the grapefruit sunrise. I keep talking while I'm shaking. I can't help it myself. I'm a talker. All right, so we'll just strain into a glass of ice. So you see it's got a nice pink grapefruit color. We'll split these up. This is perfect for a brunch. This glass is bigger, so that one's mine. Now, we're going to take our cherry juice or grenadine if you don't have cherries. Who doesn't have cherries? And we're just going to, I don't like very much, but I'll give a little more just to show you the effect. It really does sweeten up your drink. Just that little bit will sweeten your drink up. But you can see, and then we're going to put our rosemary, fresh out of the herb garden. But look how pretty that is for brunch. Like, it's just really pretty looking, and it's a nice little sunrise here for brunch. So that's it for you, Gilda, your grapefruit sunrise. I hope you enjoy. I have an extra if you want to come over and share it with me, and of course our environmentally friendly straws. Cheers.